video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys watching, taking time and busy schedule spent with big me. I do appreciate that. A like, subscribe down below. Tell me what you like, don't like about it. We're playing some Titanfall 2 here for a while. Might do about 15 minutes of Titanfall 2. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm gonna play with 15 minutes of this, probably, maybe a little longer than that, depending on what it is. Happy past Easter, everybody. Hope you guys had a great Easter. I hope you guys had a real good one. Yeah, let's hit the show on the road. We're gonna play some attrition. I like attrition. Attrition's good. Attrition's good. Attrition is the same thing as Team Deathmatch of Call of Duty. Now, Respawn Entertainment, people don't understand. Respawn came from Call of Duty, actually. They're the original creators of Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. Probably still the best games of all time. Still surprised they haven't released a damn game by itself separately yet. But that's Activision for you. They're like hurting, they're hurting for money. They're give us more money. Damn it, they're hurting for cash, obviously. Even though they're not. Well, they probably are now, because since damn how bad Titanfall 2 is kicking the crap out of their flagship game, that Call of Duty garbage game that came out, and also Battlefield 1 that I played a little bit of. I can never get into it. The fact is that online play in that game was considered so damn. You gotta be good to play that kind of game. You can't play games like that unless you have knowledge in it. Here we go. Time to die.
Okay, pilots, let's get this job done.
Damn game is still lagging even to this day. It's still lagging. I kill a lot of bosses in this game more than anything else. And a lot of camping everywhere. See, it's a lot of camping in these games, and the lag itself being as it is, lag is going to be that way. But this game seems to be more laggy. I played the first game, the first Titanfall, the original Xbox, no problem whatsoever, no lag whatsoever. This game, it's like a lag fest. I mean, like, it's more lag than anything else you have to deal with there. I mean, you can't get a game without lagging somewhere down the line. You'd be amazed what they have. Pump a whole clip into them. But yeah, though, it's based upon not really skill in this game, really, as much running around like a chicken head cut off trying to do this shit. Titanfall 2 does have its advantages and disadvantages over their games. The biggest thing that it came out in the middle of the damn wrong season. The game shouldn't have come out when it had Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty the same game. Map hack. Trying to figure out where I'm gonna go. I'm not really camping. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna go. Trying to figure out what I'm doing. I go on the fly kind of gamer. I don't really have a whole lot of.
I hired the right pilot, that's for sure.
Time to move, run. I'm not much of a camper. I can't hold still long enough to camp, so that kind of shoots me out of the way there. See, people camp a lot in the game, and they do it better than I do. Cause I can't really camp in this game. I have to run around. I can't sit around forever and camp. I just can't do it. I tried that. And I can't seem to do it real well. For some reason, I guess it's just me. I guess, something you could say, but that's how I look at it, though, actually. But yeah, no, the game is a pretty good game. It's a real fun game to play. I'm surprised people ain't playing this game all day long.
We're not ahead by much. Let's pick up the pace.
You know, they got him. Map hack. I hate map hack. But you know, I like the jammer better though. I have, you know, you need to know, I'm using the, you know, I'm using the dice run. I'm actually using that one right there. The dice roll. To me, it's the best one I like. I can try all of them. I don't spend all that money trying to do all this stuff. I just go get the dice roll. I've been playing this game since day one, and I'm trying to figure out where the fun's located at. I kill more bots than I kill anything else like that. Well, to me though.
Titan ready. Call it any time, pilot.
Ah. I wish the damn freaking that wasn't
Stand by for Titanfall.
Control initiated. Welcome back.
I'm holding my ammo here instead of wasting ammo shooting at a damn freaking drone shot.
Final pilot has ejected. Enemy pilot attacking. Warning, multiple enemy pilots attacking. Warning, detecting major hull damage. Warning, enemy pilot attacking.
You're winning, team. Keep it up.
Warning, enemy pilot attacking. Titan destroyed. Enemy pilot destroyed. Friendly target down.
Fly. Ah, damn it, you got me too. You know, and he's lasting right here, but it ain't too bad though. Strolling through the war one day. Now what's
Reinforcements on your six!
Man. Last one, yeah, but upcoming games are going to be, yeah, Lost Chronicles, Lost Stories of, Uncharted. Yeah, that's pretty good though. 48 and 6 ain't too bad, but... all killed. They all died. Yeah, they all died. I wouldn't even know where on that one though. Not too bad of a haul right here though. Titan leveled up pretty good. Okay, guys, the future of that fact, just talk about some gaming here, a little news over here. The Uncharted franchise has one more game coming out, so they say. It's going to be Uncharted Lost Chronicles, Lost Story, we're going to call it. Starring his wife, or girlfriend, whatever. It's interesting. And that one lady from the fourth. If you haven't played the fourth one, I'm not spoiling for you. Play the fourth one. If you haven't played any of all yet, if I were you, I'd go out there and go buy the 1, 2, and 3 in the Drake collection and buy 4. Play all 3 of them first, then play the fourth one to understand more about the universe of what you're stepping into. If you don't, you might get lost in it and not know. Or be puzzled by the things you might hear about later on in the game. The fourth one makes a lot of detailed accounts of the third, second, and the first game. If you don't play those games, you're going to be lost. More of a story catch-up. Like a certain book, you don't skip from chapter 7, starting chapter 7, if you don't know anything about the book. Say a book of whatever book you're talking about. You always start with the first chapter of a book. So true is starting the first chapter of a game franchise. Be Killzone, Halo, whatever. You always start with the first chapter 1, usually the prequel or what I call it. But that is coming out on 22nd of August. Red Dead 2 is coming out. They said. They say in September, they say in October, they're saying sometime this year. You may not care. The Nintendo Switch is doing pretty well, they say so far. Nintendo Mini is being discontinued. I guess they shot themselves in the foot in that one right there. I guess they killed themselves in that foot right there on that end. So that situation there will be pretty much bleak for them. So Nintendo Mini, if you haven't got one yet, better get one soon. The last shipments are going out, they said, later this month. Probably going to be beginning of next month, May. And after that, there's going to be no more. It's loaded like about 30 games. All Super Mario Zeldas. Hell no, I might try to get one of those now. Especially if I can get a hold of one and be cheaper way for me to buy a Nintendo. Because buying a console, buying the Retron 5 for it, and then buying each game cartridge separately be kind of rough because expensive cartridges, especially how a lot of them are $30-40 a pop now, probably more than that. In other gaming news, they're looking at the PS4 coming out in the next 4 or 5 years. They're trying to push it back 4 years. I think it'll probably be back next year, so we might hear about it next year's E3 or year 3 E3 after that. But this year 3 is going to be year of the Scorpion, they're saying. I'm not convinced 100% that the year of the Scorpion is going to be anything anything that major to me personally, because I don't believe in the Scorpion. I don't believe the Scorpio is going to save Xbox. What's going to save Xbox is actually them not giving a damn about what the shareholders think and care what the gamers think us. They're not going to win until you do that. Sony's been doing it right so far. People are afraid that the PS5 will be a bad thing because PS3 was bad, PS4 is good. Would the PS5 be bad? If they're smart, no. My predictions on the PS5 are very simple. What I think they should do, and then need to do, and do it across the board. Not just the $800 one like they did with the old PS3, $600 ones. Make it back compatible between all of the generations of PS games. PS1, PS2, PS3, especially PS3, and PS4 games, where you can play it all on one system without having to go on there and digitally download the damn thing, rebuy them again. That's what people didn't like about this PS3. You go online and play it on PlayStation Now. It's a good concept if you don't have PlayStation 3. But a lot of members who have PlayStation 4 have PlayStation 3s. And if you want to entice them to drop their PS3 like bad habits and go to a PS4 or 5, you want to make sure that when they buy PS5, they pop that disc in there, what runs off the disc. Now it should, they can activate in firmware, they can activate, emulators in the software of the PS5 to run off the disc without having to download it. Because the old way of doing the PS3 games, you had to download all of them. And that was the biggest pain about PS3 games. PS360 game pop in and play. 360 games you had to download all of them, install them to the hard drive, then you can play them. Granted, I always thought they ran a little better, but then again, though, I didn't have an issue with my disk drive until about 7-8 years later. In my original fat one, my original fat PS3 I had, the bubble butt one, the big bubble butt one. I finally had a laser die in that thing. At a point in time, I traded everything in, and I got a PS4 when I finally bought one. Then I traded in and got an Xbox One and got the headset here. I got Titanfall 1. That's a great game on the Xbox One. I always thought it was the best game. Even though Titanfall 2 is a lot better, but it didn't have the jitteriness and the lag, and it hurts in both consoles, not just the PS4. So, and the state of the thing on Titanfall, staying Titanfall right now is pretty lackluster because Titanfall itself, it looks like it's bleak. Because, like I said in the game, I was playing the game. You don't open, a movie premiere with two powerhouse movies. If you're like, if you're opening The Cable Guy next to, let's say, Independence Day and Indiana Jones or Jurassic World, for that matter, that Cable Guy, I don't give a crap if Jim Carrey's a great guy and a comedian all the time or not. It's gonna get swallowed up by those two big house movies. And that's just a prime example of what it was. Jurassic Park opening up. Are you gonna watch The Cable Guy? It came out in '98. Or are you gonna watch something else? And then The Cable Guy was a good movie, but I'm using it as an example. It's an okay movie, but I use an example as gaming. That's what Titanfall 2 did. EA put Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1 in the same week. If they opened up Titanfall 2 earlier, let's say 2 months earlier, let's say back in the summer, or 2 months earlier before Battlefield 1 came out, and gave 60 or even 3 months earlier, and gave people a chance to actually buy the game and play it, and get some taste of the DLC, then it wouldn't be a problem. But there were like 6,000 people on here. At peak, it was like 20,000-30,000 people. So Titanfall 2 was practically DOA. It's dead. It's dead. Not dead arrival, but it's dead. Even Titanfall 1 has like 5,000 people playing it, and that's saying something. And that's on the Xbox One. But that being said, though, what does it mean though for everybody else? What does this mean for the rest of the people out there? The games out there, because when you have like you have Red Dead coming out. I never played Red Dead before. I never played the first one. You know, I love Rockstar games. I love the Grand Theft Auto series. That's about it. That's all I know them for. Not a bad thing. But let's be honest, though. It is understandable that we have issues like that with the try to turn the sound down a little bit there. With the I'll have a little sound, but when I'm talking to you guys, a little sound, a little dramatic sound there. When we had games like that, and you have games back to back like that, and you have games that die out. Call of Duty's dead already. Call of Duty died within the first month. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the Remastered Edition couldn't save it. Even Call of Duty 4 is dying now too. It's not about it's not about what they don't understand or people don't get. It's not about that at all. What it's about is the fact that there's gamers out there who bought Battlefield 1 and they had dual combos, so you could buy Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2.